I've been leasing for 33 years. I started in a rookie leasing training class, and I grew in this company to be the president. So when I started with Terra Nova in Miami, we had 11 people. And when I left, we had 150 people. I had been the president for 6 years, but I am a glorified leasing agent. I love to lease. So when I left there in '04, I started my own company, and I wanted to buy shopping centers on my own account because Terra Nova was a large third-party service provider for life insurance companies and pension funds, and we made a lot of people, I always said a lot of widows and children, a lot of money. I'm happy I did that, but I wanted to make my own children money. I wanted to start buying my own assets, and my goal was to buy one shopping center every 2 years, and currently I own 6. I gave one back during the recession. Some of us in the room probably did that. And I developed my first center 5 years ago, and I said I would never do that again, and now I'm doing it again. It's like those mothers in the room, childbirth, same thing. And, but I lease, so right now I have 6 properties, and I lease, I collect rent, I check lights at night. I'm the chief cook at bottle washer, and there's chief cook and bottle washer. I have an assistant that's been with me 15 years. I have a part-time property manager and a part-time bookkeeper, and I always have interns that help me lease. So I lease every day, every week. I'm the one that has to get the waivers from the anchor tenants. Raise your hand if you've had to do that in the last year. I've had a Michaels in one of my centers, and I wanted to do a Sherwin-Williams. Sherwin-Williams, awesome, right? Great credit. Well, Sherwin wanted me to get a waiver from Michaels for paint. 3 months to get the waiver from Michaels for Sherwin-Williams for paint, right? The paint in Michaels are these little paints in the paint bucket, right? And after I get it, the day it's signed, Michaels calls me the next day and says, "I'm so sorry to tell you this, we're moving out." So my number one goal, if you have seen me on LinkedIn, is I have to fill that Michaels box at this show. So anyone that has any ideas, if there's any tenant reps in the room that can bring me a tenant for Michaels, this is why I'm speaking here today. So I need to fill my Michaels. It's not easy filling boxes. We're gonna talk about ways to lease space. It's really hard to lease boxes today. So a lot of this might have to do with more smaller spaces, but I'm happy to brainstorm. I have Goodwill that wants the Michaels box. And of course, when I said to Kara, my leasing agent, I'm sure there's a used merchandise issue in Michaels lease. I mean, in Aldi's lease, check it out. And so she took a picture of it and scanned it and emailed it to me. Well, not only is it a used merchandise, it says no Goodwill. But that didn't mean I didn't call Aldi anyway and ask. And he said, haha, no. So, ready to learn some stuff? All right.